right. I am unmuted, I believe. Yes, I am unmuted. What's going on, Fizzin? How you doing? Happy Saturday, sir. That's a nice emo, by the way. What is that from? Oh, it's from Crossworlds. Oh, that's funny. Hey, look, I've said it before. I'm very consistent with this message. If Sega is good at one thing, it's their marketing. So, I mean, that's it. So yeah, W badge. Oh, I say emote. I meant the badge. You feel horrible right now. Oh, what happened? You feeling sick? I know it's kind of we're in the middle of flu season with the changing seasons and all that. Okay. But yeah, sorry to hear that, Fizzin. Well, hopefully you can chill out here. Okay, so right. We got our big Bowser looking ass. You know, I called him Chunky at the end of stream yesterday, but yeah, no, I like For Alligator's design a lot. Let's go, boy. Okay, so what's the game plan for today? I think it's honestly just working my way up the ZA Royale. Battle you, Ifrit. If I had to guess, you'd probably pack me up, considering where I'm at in the game. Also, what's up, Ifrit? How you doing? You got a splitting headache. Oh. Yeah, that's never good. Yeah, I think the last time I had a splitting headache, well, it was honestly just because I was hungover, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, I forgot about that. Nope, that's okay. You have a level 100s times 6. Jesus Christ. Y'all just be on that grind. Tough. Okay, so let's see. Have I checked this place out yet? I did. I forgot. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on, but with my big shiny new For Alligator, shouldn't be a big deal, right? What could possibly go wrong? I'm saying, Fizzin', Jesus Christ. Hey, okay. All right, let's see if we can clean this place up. I mean, I kind of get it though. Oh, I forgot about you. Yeah, no, I don't think that's for us. For Alligator. I don't think that's for us. I don't think it's our time. I forgot why this was such an issue. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Oh, I forgot. All I forgot you weren't feeling great. Wonder if it's time to evolve Chespin. Let's go ahead and evolve Chespin. Our tough, big, strong gal, Chespin. She'd be saying it with her whole chest. So, okay.
Bruh.
Okay. Again, I never played X and Y, so I kind of forgot about I kind of forgot about some of the evolutions. I kind of regret my choice now. I was just keeping a stack real quick. I sort of regret my choice.
Strange, isn't it?
I feel like I should have just kept it at Chespin and then just did like a quick little evolve to to its third form. All right. Okay. Well, that looks like a Disney afternoon cartoon character. Like, hello? All right. What does its Pokedex say? Now I'm curious. What's up, Manatee? How you doing? Speaking of things that are unexpected and quick to happen, this game can already be pirated. I saw that, and that's insane that people managed to put that to work so quickly. Manatee, I hope your Saturday is going great. Your chest been evolved into disappointment. What's up, Zoid? Also, congratulations to Zoid. Everybody, congratulate Zoid. After 2 days of disappointment and Best Buy fuckery, he finally got his copy of Legend ZA. Gamer mats and all, he got his Legend ZA copy finally. I kid you not, like, I burst out laughing, Zoid, when you posted that in the Discord. I was like, ain't no way they sent him 2 more gamer mats. But congratulations, sir. Congratulations. These started to suck, in your opinion. This is, I mean, because look, okay, Chespin is very cute. Okay. Let's check out the Pokedex entry. All right, y'all. All right, it's Shy Bingus back with another Bingus Dex entry. As always, I'm about to show you how to become a Pokemon master. Okay, so this internet meme from the 2010s is called Aquilodin. It's a spiny armor Pokemon, apparently. It's about 63.9 pounds. They strengthen their lower bodies by running into one another. Okay. Apparently every day is leg day for Aquilodin. They're very kind and won't start fights. Okay, it doesn't look like it really wants to start fights. There's a vision here. I see a vision here. Maybe it didn't need the red spikes. Maybe it's the red. And maybe it's the face. It looks like a Banjo-Kazooie character.
Bruh.
Like, it looked like some shit that'd be like a rare character in like Donkey Kong Country or some shit like that. I don't know. You're being lazy because it's hot. Yeah, it's a little warm here. Not super crazy, but I mean, it's been nice and cool actually in the beginning of the week. We actually got a little bit of rain. It was nice. I'm sure everybody at TwitchCon right now is like loving the weather. Yeah, because the weather is supposed to be like perfect in San Diego right now. Like not super hot, but like nice and warm. I think it's like mid 70s over there. Why are they so shiny? I don't see it. I feel like there was something here. There was something here, and then somebody just took some drugs got drunk and was like, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. I think it needs more blue. Yeah. I think if it didn't have the red, because brown and green is already kind of like not the greatest color combination, and then just throwing the red highlights on there, also just the spikes. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. We got ourselves a Saturday stream. Imagine that.
Strange, isn't it?
For once. Okay. Well, anyways, we got our gal evolved, so hey, why not? Let's go ahead and get some rewards. Ooh, Giga Drain. I'm always a fan of Giga Drain. Damn, that cooldown time though. Ice Punch. Okay. Now we're cooking a little bit. Let's see. Brown and green make it look like a Minecraft grass plot. That's very true, Fizzin. I didn't think about that. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Oh. Yo, W Fizzin. You know me, I love my nicknames. Okay. You know me, I love my nicknames. And I feel like with him, I just feel like this is appropriate. Yeah. He is me. He's me, honestly, every time I wake up in the morning. Okay. Here, let's try maybe another wild zone. Let's try this one. Maybe this one won't be as stressful. Ooh, okay. I see you. We can get us a little ice cream cone. Go get him, boy. Nice. Trubbish is me. I am Trubbish. We are each other. Also, what's up, Potaboo? I didn't say hi to you earlier. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Another one of these things. What are you? Level 33? Okay, I feel like we can take you. Perhaps not. Perhaps we can't take you. Okay. Scam 2, I need you now. Okay. I am getting packed up. Also, sir, can you not? All right, we're working on him. We're working on him. Damn, Scam. I don't think I'm gonna revive Scam 2. I feel like Scam 2 didn't really do that much. Didn't really help. There we go. So how are we feeling about the game so far? I'm having a great time. As you guys know about me, it doesn't really take much for me to be entertained by a Pokemon game. There are some really obvious things that like aren't the best. Like and very obviously like Nintendo should have tried harder. Like for example, I would have liked more of the buildings to be like more lived in. I know folks have like a big issue with like the cutscenes because their mouths are moving in the cutscenes. And let's go. Please. Okay, great. Great. Hell yeah. I guess that doesn't mean anything really for me because, quite frankly, since I'm streaming this, I kind of do my own voice acting. So that part is kind of whatever for me. I like the battle system. It's very fluid. I think it's like a natural progression of like what a Pokemon battle should be in an open world. Like it makes a lot of sense. Generally speaking, I really like the UI. I will say though, Potaboo, it was funny yesterday. So we did the Mega Evolution tutorial and some of y'all were there for that. It's hilarious because like I was fighting the boss for that tutorial. We were fighting a Mega Absol and we had to Mega Evolve a Lucario. And I just kept thinking to myself, I was like, this shit is fucking Pal World. Bruh. Like the fight was literally like a Pal World fight. And I just thought it was so funny because it was like, are you fucking telling me this is what they've been suing Pal World for the last like year and a half?
What did he say?
like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is what y'all got your panties in a bunch for? Because you didn't want somebody to steal this random gameplay loop that clearly already existed in another game? Like, and I mean, you know, look, it's amusing to me, but it's also like, I see why it can also be really frustrating. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nice. Yeah, so that was hilarious. Wait, who else wants some? Wait, who else is trying to fight? I don't see anybody. Hello? Who's pissed off? Okay. You love it? Yeah, no, I'm but honestly, like outside of that, like I'm having a great time with the game. I'm definitely gonna try and at least finish the Pokedex. Yeah, so I'll probably be streaming this game for a while, you guys. It's probably gonna be in my rotation for a while, but that's okay because, like I mentioned, per our conversation a couple of days ago, and I guess this is sort of a faux announcement or whatever. I'm gonna be trying to stream more days a week. And I'll post a schedule in Discord. I'll also post it below in the in the chat section. So my thought process is I'll still do Thursday, Friday, Sunday as kind of like the longer streams where like we're actually like trying to finish like stories and stuff like that. But I'll also do probably Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, because I like to try and keep Wednesday as like my day where I don't do shit, right? my kind of my quote unquote day off. But yeah, I'll do like a Monday, Tuesday, Saturday streams. Or I might switch it up and do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday as like shorter streams. So it'll probably be like 2 or 3 hours, and we'll probably be doing some stuff like, I don't know, grinding. It'll be like just chatting, grinding. I might stream myself like working on stuff, like emotes and stuff like that. So, but it'll be a, you know, an opportunity for us to just kind of chill out. I figured I would try that just because, like, that way, for those of y'all who are a little busier during the weekend, you can come hang out. And, you know, like I said, it won't be super long because I still have like other stuff I need to get done. And as you know, I usually try to stream for like 6, 7, 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours, depending on like how invested I am. Like, I'm not entirely sure like how long this stream's gonna go, but I'm feeling great so far. And I want to try and get a decent amount of stuff done when it comes to the story, so we might be at it for a while. But yeah, so look forward to that, and I'll probably start that this week. So starting Monday, we'll have like a little cozy stream. I had an idea for them, you know, since we're all riding the Hupe Train together. And since it's like these streams are going to be during the week, I think I was going to call these streams like the Hoop Commute stream. It's our commuter stream where like we're just chilling. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll do like a co-working stream or whatever. I haven't tried one of those yet, but yeah. So that's my thought. Pal World's a Pokemon copy. Yeah, it's like Pokemon with guns. Like that's kind of the simple way to kind of boil it down. I would say, because I've got like 200-300 hours in that game, I would say there's a lot of things that game does much better than Pokemon, just in terms of the mechanics and in terms of like the world building. Like it's got like a whole base building element for all of your pals or whatever, which is like super well thought out. It's low-key like Pokemon X Minecraft. That's another way to think about it. And it's like, the funny thing is with Pal World, there are some very obvious, there are some designs in there that are, you know, you kind of look at it and you go, that's pretty much a Lucario, right? That's pretty much a Cinderace. But yeah, in terms of like the actual game, like Pal World is very, very well done. And I think Nintendo realized that, and that's why they're like going after them, because quite frankly, like it kind of shows consumers like what an open world creature game like could be. Sounds chill. Stream 24 hours. Oh my god. If I stream 24 hours, it would have to be one, either like a subathon or maybe like a charity live stream, which that's actually something I've been wanting to do. And that's one of my long-term goals with this is I want to do like a bunch of different charity live streams to go to like different causes. I was inspired a couple months ago by my friends Jackie the Raccoon and Ivy Molina. That's actually where I met them. They were part of a charity raid train, which basically all the proceeds from that raid train went to this organization that basically empowers immigrants with legal support. You know, for the fact that, you know, folks are literally kidnapping people at this point. It empowers them with like legal support and like legal, like lawyers and stuff like that. So, you know, they can fucking have some peace. Imagine that. And I just thought that was really cool because it's like, yeah, you can use this platform to actually like do some good in the world. And so that's actually like one of my long-term goals with this is like, it's not It's not just, hey, I want to make money playing video games. It's more like I want to build something that I can use to like help other people, you know? And I see like so many cool people that like I follow or I subscribe to, and they do like some amazing stuff. And like really use their platform to like, again, actually do some good in the world, which, I mean, honestly, more of that. We seriously need more of that. Pal World is Pokemon where you borderline enslave your Pokemon and work till near death. I mean, it's like, look, tomato. Hey, forget about it. 24/7 become the AI. You like the train metaphors and puns. And oh, we have our first ad break. I gotta really do a better job of that. It's always the first one that I forget. And I know a lot of you are sub at this point, which I'm super grateful for that. But yeah, I still gotta make sure, you know, for all of our good lurkers and whatnot. But yeah, so actually, it's funny we're talking about all this because, like, yeah, so now you guys kind of have a better idea. And I know I talk about some of this stuff in the Discord, but it's mostly been like me showing you guys like what I've been trying to build, like the assets and the emotes and the PNG tuber and all that stuff. But that's for me, that's the long-term goal for this, or one of the long-term goals, is just to be able to like have a platform where, like, you know, people are here, we're visible, the Hupe Train is visible, but like the Hupe Train basically is a force for, you know, positivity, uplifting, you know, affirmation, all that good stuff. So yeah. And, you know, I know it's going to take a minute because, you know, all great things that are impactful usually take a minute. It's not like an overnight thing. Oh, he was just sitting up there. Okay. Oh, we got everything in here. Okay, nice. Let's move back to... What about this wild zone? We almost got everything there. What about this one? We still need to work on this wild zone. Okay. I bet I could get in about 100 steps with one lap around Magenta Plaza. Yeah, another thing too is like I saw somewhere that somebody did a little test. Apparently this map. By the way, welcome back from Agile, everybody. As always, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. I guess it only takes about 6.5 minutes to run from one end of this map to another end, like on foot. So it's not a super huge map. Me personally, I haven't seen all of this map yet, so like I'm still kind of discovering everything. So not really a big deal for me. But yeah, overall, I would say I understand the criticisms because, and honestly, I feel like a lot of those criticisms come from one, this game is a little too motherfucking expensive, which is another reason why we're going to try and complete the Pokedex, because I need to get my fucking money's worth. I need to get my money's worth. But also, it's just like, you know, and we talk about this all the time. It's like, you know, this is the biggest IP in the world. You have the money, you have the resources to, you know, create something that like nobody's ever seen before, you just don't want to do it. The other thing too, and like, okay, so we're going a little bit of a rant here. I've seen people try to defend Nintendo's decisions and like the Pokemon Company's decisions and be like, well, you know, it's fine if it's, you know, if the prices of games are going up because, you know, those people, the people working on the games are just, they're, you know, let those people make more money, you know, they work really hard on the game. And so therefore, you know, we should be willing to pay them more. And it's like, I don't think you quite understand how companies and corporations work. Just because the prices of goods and services go up doesn't actually mean the people who are employed by those companies are actually getting paid more.
Strange, isn't it?
You know, spoilers. Just because shit costs more doesn't mean the people that actually are providing the shit are actually getting a better quality of life. In fact, what's probably happening is most of that money is going back into one, infrastructure, but also, and more importantly, into the pockets of executives, of people who sit in conference rooms. Not the motherfuckers who are like, not the programmers, not the coders, not the world builders, not the marketers. Like, it goes into the money of, it goes in the pockets of the people at the very top. It's like, I don't know. I heard that take one a couple of weeks ago, and I thought it was kind of insane because it's just like, I can appreciate wanting to believe that that's the case because, you know, we all have jobs, we all have things that we work on, and we put like a lot of time into it. So we want to believe that like we're all supporting each other by like purchasing goods and services. But that, I mean, at least in the US, I'm not going to speak for other countries, but at least in the US, that ain't how this shit's working. That's not at all how this shit's working. I mean, me personally, I have firsthand experience. My last job, for example, you know, we had a meeting one time. We had a quarterly meeting, and they mentioned, and the first thing they mentioned was like, they wanted to congratulate everyone because apparently it was like the highest selling month in the company's 40-year history. And apparently by the end of that year, the company had managed to make over like $140 something million. Guess what I got as a raise for being like one of the front client-facing members of that company?
Bruh.
Guess what they gave me at the end of the year? Guess what they gave me as a show of appreciation? I swear to God. Actual garbage. Yo, what's up, senpai? How you doing? Hoop for hope. I love Potavoog. Okay. See, shit like that, that's what I love about streaming. Y'all come up with like some good ass ideas. Hoop for hope. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me actually write that shit down. That is a great idea. Holy crap. When I can gamble my fake internet points. When can I gamble? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm hopefully I can get that done within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, because Casino Hoop Zone is coming back. 6.5 minutes is big for a city, smaller for a world. Yeah, exactly. Big time money, agree. It would be more lenient if it was a $40 game. Yes, 100%. Well, it's like, for example, like I'm not buying Super Mario fucking Galaxy for $40. That game is like 15 plus years old. Like you got me all the way fucked up. This game I made an exception for because honestly I've been looking forward to this game ever since like it was announced like last year. And that's kind of what made me pull the trigger. Oh, right. You want me to fight you? I don't think I'm ready for you yet. Yeah, no. Oh, right. We were heading over to this wild zone. Sorry. The only thing about yapping is I kind of lose track of what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. Okay. I will argue Nintendo treats their employees massively better than most devs. I've heard that too. With all that being said, you still have a massive amount of resources that you can easily pour into like your flagship games. That's a valid criticism in general. I normally agree with you, but not with Nintendo. That money is going towards lawsuits against their own company in power. Well, no, I mean, you know, Zorn kind of has a point. I mean, it costs money to, like, you know, levy those types of lawsuits anyway. Oh. A hunter. Okay, we are kind of getting jumped here. Yeah, okay, when we pack you up, and we pack you up, there we go. You'd be surprised how little they're spending on that comparatively. Well, yeah, I mean, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. I probably should have used an Ultra Ball. Oh, I got it. Okay, nice. A pizza party. Laid off. I mean, I would honestly say Ifrit's probably the closest to that. I would say Ifrit probably got that, was the closest to the correct answer. 50 cents. That's why I keep telling people about buying Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. It's a scam. I mean, look, if you've never played the games before, okay, fair enough. But also, like, that's like the third release of Super Mario Galaxy, and there are like much cheaper options if you really don't want to pay $40 for it. What's up, Day? How you doing? The Day pronounced like Day. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the biddies, Day. Hopefully your Saturday is going well, King. We're just doing some grinding and honestly just some more yapping. We're talking about how the world sucks. we're having a conversation about how the world kind of sucks right now. Please take her my money. Oh, that's right. You are in this game. Not as insane as the one from Legend ZA, but I suppose that's fair. Hit that sub button. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Make sure to hit the bell icon or whatever. You know what's funny is I full disclosure, I never put on the bell icon, by the way, just because like like every time like I follow or like subscribe to somebody, I'm just like, listen, I'll tell me when you go live. I'll be there when you go live. That's just me personally, though. I'm sure it's actually really helpful for some of y'all, though. So I don't necessarily, I'm not bagging on the feature, really. I'm just more saying, like, for me, like, I prefer to not have the, oh. Yeah, let me not mess with you. I prefer to not have the notifications on, but I know it is useful for folks. It's good if you've never played it. Yeah, if you've never played it. And look, it's not a knock against those games. Those games are amazing. I don't know. I think, if I'll be honest with you, I think the biggest issue was Nintendo's whole, oh, hi. I don't think I've caught one of you yet. Can we, aha. I just think the biggest issue was overall there was just a lot going on with that Nintendo Direct that came out in September. And I think it really came down to marketing than more than anything else. It just kind of seemed like the optics were bad. And as somebody that like very recently has like some experience, has worked in marketing for a marketing team. Yeah, optics are kind of everything. like, even if you're like wholeheartedly like just trying to market your product in good faith, you know, depending on how you present said product will sorry, it'll, how shall I say this? It'll drastically change people's perspectives of your product. Like, for example, they could have just not mentioned the DLC for this game. They could have just not mentioned it. They could have just let, like, the game itself, like, be its own hype. And it's like, and so the question is, well, what's the big deal, right? I mean, they were going to announce the DLC at some point anyway. Might as well just announce it during the Direct. You know why? Because when you do that, when you announce the DLC for a game that like hasn't even come out yet, what you're kind of suggesting to people is that you actually have the full game made, but you just decided to cut it up and sell different parts of it independently instead of just releasing the whole game, right? So it's like instead of paying $70 for a game, now you're essentially paying $100 for what looks like the complete game. So that's the thing. I feel like what they could have done is just not mention the DLC, or like tease the DLC, like show the fucking you know, show the like do a little teaser, you know, show Mega Raichu, show that Mega Raichu is gonna have like multiple forms, and then just leave it at that, right? Like they could have easily just done that. And I feel like folks would be like, oh, shit. I mean, because for me, and that's why I have Scamchu here. That's why I have Scamchu here in my team, because personally for me, Raichu is like one of my favorite Pokemon. And ever since I heard of Mega Evolution years and years ago, I always wanted Raichu to get a Mega form. So I was pumped. I was super juiced to see it. But it kind of just put a bad taste in everybody's mouth when they were like, oh yeah, by the way, this is gonna be $30 fucking.
Oh my God!
Like, so there's that. All right, let's, we are getting jumped. We need to get out of here. Oh no, Scamchu! But again, that, like I mentioned, like that comes down to optics, right? Like they could have played that a lot better instead of just pissing everybody off. So, anyways. You were tempted to get Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm gonna get caught up with chat. That was, you know how it is. I go on these little rants and then I just start ranting and I never stop. You tempted to get Super Mario Galaxy 2, but yeah, why? Yeah, ring that bell. Ring that weeping bell. Soji.
Bruh.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is... What is it? Is this another late night emote? Did you get that like while you were lurking in chats? Also, what's up, Soji? What's going on, Soji, Maori, Chan? I don't know. If there is anybody who is not following Soji, what are you doing? For the love of God, follow him. He's a cute little man, and he said it himself. I can bring up the clip. But yeah, what's up, Soji? Good morning. Hopefully you're doing well. You have notifications, or you wouldn't be there. Wouldn't be here, or be there. Yeah. Like I said, it works for some people. Just me personally, I don't necessarily need the notification. But do you? They absolutely should not have mentioned the DLC. No, I mean, again, they could have teased it. They could have just teased it. They could have just, like, you know, shown like silhouettes of the two Mega Raichus, and that would have been it. Like, literally, it would have been like a Smash Direct, and people would be like, "Oh shit! We getting it, boys! We up!" You know?
Yeah, boy.
Like, it just would have been hype. Even if the DLC was absolutely done, just announce it like 8 months after the release. Yeah, this is the exact same thing we heard yesterday. What's up, partner? That's Scamchu's origin story, pretty much. The thing is, being told about a new Pokemon Advance majorly influences the team you'll build. This is why spoiling core series Pokemon game is bad, regardless of low writing quality of most old Pokemon games. The team might feel less like your own if it's too much is shown. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair. Also, partner, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I appreciate that. This is a very goofy ass Pokemon. I know there are people that like this a lot, but like, look at him. Oh man, he looks tired. He looks tired. He looks like he's had enough. He's had a long work week, and he just wants some time off. He just wants some PTO. He just needs to use his PTO. One of the best emotes. It's funny. He's literally a rat. Not the time. It's not gift subs. That's funny. Most of your subs are gift subs. Not gonna lie, that Pokemon reminded me of the dog we babysit during the week. That's what it is. Also, he looks like somebody's pet. Somebody's pet that like just is maybe fed a little too much and like probably needs to go for a walk, but instead it just kicks it on the couch. Little crusty white dog energy. Pretty much. All right, so apparently we got to do like a little escort mission. Although it's not really escorting, it seems like he knows exactly where to go. You know, I said a moment ago that this thing looks out of shape, but I mean, it's got some wheels on it. It is hoofing it as best as it can. Another thing, while I wish there were more buildings to go into in this game, I do like that there's like random restaurants and cafes like littered all throughout the city. Thank you for escorting Slurpuff. Please sit back and relax a moment as well. Ah, macarons. I don't know what this sounds like. This Pokemon sounds like in the anime. I'm sure it's an interesting choice for VA, considering that it, you know, it says slurp. Slurp. You know, that reminds me of like that old, what's it, 3-6 Mafia song? not to date myself, but that one 3-6 Mafia song. Sippin' on some scissor, sip, 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 sippin' on some scissor, slurp up if you slippin' on some scissor, slurp up, sippin' on that scissor. Scissor is basically lean, by the way. little history lesson. That's what they used to call lean back in the day. Scissor. This history lesson with Sphere. Puff, puff, sip it on some scissor. Sip it on some scissor. Anyways. Yeah, your one complaint just from watching streams is I wish the city moved more alive. Yeah, I mean, with the buildings, like, they definitely, like, copied and pasted. Which is like, come on. It's good that Pokemon can have these body types that are perfectly healthy for them. Snorlax and Munchlax stay beloved for how the more they sleep, the stronger they are. After all, true. I just think this one's really, really goofy. It is my grumpy little marshmallow. Oh, grumpy little marshmallow. It is nice that there's so many Pokemon now that there's literally like something for everybody's aesthetic taste. It's funny you mentioned about the like the trailers and stuff like that. I would say for me, when I was younger, and obviously again, this is marketing doing what marketing's supposed to do. I was heavily influenced by like the Indigo League and like the first season of the anime. So like a lot of the Pokemon that like I used when I was younger was basically because I saw them in the anime and I just thought they were really cool. Like Sandslash, for example. That episode of the Indigo League where they first debuted Sandslash, and he was like, I forget what the trainer's name was, but like his Sandslash was basically fucking OP. I was like, oh, I gotta get that boy. It's funny because like actual Sandshrew and Sandslash in the Red and Blue games wasn't really particularly strong, but I didn't really care. Especially because Sandshrew like evolved into something that sort of looked like a hedgehog, and as you all know, I am something of an appreciator for hedgehogs. So yeah, I mean that's just one example of like, you know, the anime, I guess, doing its job. Honestly. Sphere, do you think the story for this game is written by AI? Oh shit. I mean, maybe. I never like, I never really thought about that. So Sphere, I'm from the deep south, no lesson needed. I got you, Potaboo. Honestly, Potaboo, I feel like the majority of my references, if no one else gets them, I feel like you get them. And that's why we're friends. One of the many reasons why we're friends, but definitely a reason why we're friends. with how much AI is used being nowadays, it might be. Yeah, I mean, I imagine all these companies are using AI for all sorts of different things. My favorite Pokemon is Flabebe. Right after being born, each Flabebe. I love saying the word Flabebe. It just rolls off the tongue. Each Flabebe searches for a flower it likes, then it cares for that flower for the rest of its life. There are 5 colors of flower a Flabebe might choose from: red, yellow, orange, blue, or white. I really, really like to see each and every flower color that Flabebe can have. Seeing Flabebe holding all 5 flowers should help me come up with new hair colors too. Please, do you think you could show me 5 Flabebe? 1 with each flower color? But you mentioned that sphere because Sandshrew Slash are more based on penguins. Oh yeah, I mean I've watched some theory videos for Sandslash and Sandshrew. I think at the time before the other gens came out, I think that was like the closest one. But yes, you are correct. It's really supposed to be Shaman that's like the hedgehog. It's very obviously a little cute hedgehog. You're finally done with Overwatch. You're back now. Oh my God, Overwatch in 2025. Senpai, how was it? Who did you have to cuss out today? Please share with the class, Senpai. Who did you cuss out today? Flabebe. See, that's all. And see, that's example A. That's exactly what was going on in my mind. I just wasn't going to even mention it, but I definitely had that thought. That's fucking hilarious. Let's see, who hit me with the hydrate? Thank you with the hydrate, Blue. I will absolutely do that right now. Remember, y'all, hydrate, you bastards. Hydrate. Yeah, it's funny. I actually just downed this energy drink. Most of you probably heard about it. It's called a Yerba Mate. I'm not really a big fan of like super caffeinated drinks, but I like this one. Yeah, I like the flavors on this one. I had a Revel Berry flavor. Toxic, just everyone. They have no purple Flabebe. Feels bad. It's one of your favorites in their base form. You know, Shaman is very cute. I'm not so hyped on like its I believe it's called its flying form or whatever. But yeah. You know, I have to be honest with you. I never really cared for this Pokemon's design, like in 2D. I really like this Pokemon's design in 3D. I think more specifically, I just like the flowing frills. Yeah, this actually looks gorgeous actually. Oh, you don't even make a sound. Okay. Yeah, nice. All right. Well, hey, carry on with your business. I always aim to finish my deliveries before nightfall. I love that there's just random Amazon workers in this game. They made this a little too real. Soji 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me, bro. Pretty good, pretty good. Hope you're doing good as well. Can you name your Machoke? I feel like we discussed plenty of potential names for your Machoke on your stream, Soji. I drink with this Diet Coke. You're super hoping for no rain tomorrow. You get a clear period of time. You're gonna head to a gourmet candy shop about an hour away with your dogs. Nice. Yeah, we had some rain earlier in the week, Zoid. It was actually quite nice. It was nice and cool. It was overcast. And it wasn't super rainy either. It was just kind of very lightly sprinkling. It was kind of perfect, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Pokemon was introduced in 3D via XY. To be fair, it didn't exist before that. I see. I don't know. I guess maybe just seeing it up close. Maybe I've just only seen it in passing. Machamp. Zoid, we were coming up with some much more interesting names for Machoke. It's raining right now. I see. Well, hopefully it's not like just straight up dumping. Did you watch the Pokemon Giratina and the Sky Warrior movie? I did not. I've like seen bits and pieces and like clips of it. Mom said that during the start of Pokemon Go, she asked people if they were planning on going to the Machamp raid, and you almost died. I mean, that's adorable, right? Yeah, Mama Sphere is very, very willingly, like technologically illiterate. Like she doesn't want to have anything to do with technology. So yeah, trying to get her to like do something like play Pokemon Go, that would be a tall task. Oh, you are probably a problem. Oh, a Staryu. Damn, you follow me all the way up here too. Okay, nice. Where'd that Staryu go? Okay. Your choke. You hope it dumps enough to not bother with refilling your bog garden. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it was nice when it rained earlier. I took off the tarp that I have for my compost pile and just let it soak up all the rain. And then once it dried out, then I turned it over. It's nice. It's actually starting to turn into like something that looks like real compost. I'm kind of excited. No. The sun's going down. I don't need to kill some time. You leave what you were going to say and follow up to that question untouched. Couldn't possibly be relevant to bring up. I see. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, you know what? It's not our time. It's not our time. Was a psychotic trainer in Sword and Shield named Officer Bobby. Oh man, I don't remember. For alligator? Sir? All right, this should do it. Nice. He looks unhinged enough. He honestly does. Okay, what else we got here? More Arbucks. Charbuk. That wasn't the best impression. not quite as raspy as like an Arbuck's supposed to be. What Pokemon are you, Fizzin? That is a great question, actually. Without naming an exact Pokemon, Fizzin, I feel like for you, I don't know, Chad, help me out here. What's like a really trolly Pokemon? I feel like whatever's like a really trolly Pokemon, that would be you. I think that would be our boy Fizzin. I need to get the fuck out of here. It's time to go. Goodbye. Whitney's mill tank. See, but okay, Pottaboo, that's just trauma inducing. I wouldn't say that Fizzin induces trauma. Wobbuffet, Zara. I could see Wobbuffet. Mainly because Wobbuffet sort of, kind of has the same energy as like a Shy Guy. And as I think just about all of us know, you know, Fizzin is Mr. Bingus himself, so I think that works out. I am not traumatic. That was a hell of a statement. I am not traumatic. Honestly, I feel like that's how I need to introduce myself to people from now on. I am not traumatic. just to kind of get that out of the way, you know? Wobbuffet only has 4 moves in its learn pool, and they're all made to instantly take out anyone who attacks it. It's a one-trick pony that also has an ability to prevent escape. Yeah, that's pretty trolly. Hoopa is the mischief Pokemon. That's true. Okay, maybe Hoopa then. Yeah. Maybe Hoopa. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm thinking somewhere between Wobbuffet and Hoopa. So there you go, Fizzin. I think we have a good idea of like what sort of Pokemon you are. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, sir? So it's made to be a gimmicky hard counter to take out a Pokemon of the user's choosing just out of spite. Yes, very spiteful. Oh, I see. This was the Pokemon that was missing from here. I see. Well, I know I just caught a Staryu, but maybe I'll go catch that one. Oh. Okay. Oh, this Magikarp is a little bit stronger than... Look at this Magikarp actually having moves. Nice. Maybe what I'll do with this is, maybe I'll put this in my party so we can evolve it. Not that I'm going to use it, but it'd be kind of cool to have like an Alpha Gyarados. Yeah. Why not? All right, let's retire Weeping Bell. Or let's put Weeping Bell back on the bench. You looked up your birthday Pokemon, you got Ursaluna. I really like Ursaluna's design. Its shiny colors, the shiny colors from Lava is like a pinky purple. And the females do have lipstick. I always thought that was really cute. Can we not? Oh, okay, there's a bridge over there. Hypersphere to aside everybody a Pokemon. Oh god. Let me think. Okay, well I guess we'll start with Zoid. What Pokemon would Zoid be? I feel like Zoid would be the type of Pokemon that would be like cautious. Like a Pokemon that wouldn't want to fight immediately. Let me take this pin off. Yeah, it's not that Zoid Pokemon wouldn't fight, but it would probably think first before acting. And it would probably run away when things got a little too deep. That's what I imagine Zoid as a Pokemon would be. Not gonna lie, you're curious what yours would be? Okay, oh man, the problem is there's so many Pokemon, so it's just like, it's hard to think of a single one. Let's see. For Potteroo, I know this isn't like a lot of Pokemon in this Pokedex, but let me look through this and maybe I'll get some inspiration. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish Peach was here. Like, it just... Looking at this Pokedex, an intrusive thought just entered my mind. But I'll leave my intrusive thought below, or alone. For you, Potteroo, I would imagine it'd have to be like a Pokemon that's a little sassy. Yeah, what's a sassy Pokemon? Or at least a sassy looking Pokemon. Oh, what's the one? Oh god, what is it? It's the gothic lolly looking one. I don't even know if it's in this game. I feel like that might be a good one. Also, now that I think about it, this might actually work for Potteroo too, a Sableye. Actually, I feel like this low-key gives off Potteroo energy. Gothita. Yeah, I could see that. Like either like Gothita or like maybe a Sableye. Zoid could be like a Sentret. Yes, Zoid could be a Sentret. Zoid could also be a Patrat. Yes. Where is he? I think I caught a Patrat. Yep. Oh yeah, this is 10,000% Zoid right here. This is 10,000. Like from my image of Zoid, this is 100% him right here. Little gremlin, but drip. Yeah, exactly. Like just a little gremlin, but you still got the drip though. Hey, what's up, Farted? Hey, yes, enjoy that good lurk, sir. Glad you could stop by. Yeah, no. Pat Rat is 100% Zoid. Quillidan's quote when speaking to him as an ally in Super Mystery Dungeon: "No, I'm not horizontally challenged. I'm well built." I mean, you know, apparently according to its Pokedex, apparently Quillidan does not skip leg day. Since, yeah, being a Pokemon makes you able to understand everything they say, even the upcoming Pokopia where you're a Ditto. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that game. Oh, god damn. It's funny, partner, because you were asking me about games I'd be interested in playing, and I know you were focusing on like RPGs. Yeah. Pokopia. That was an interesting game. The little Ditto girl creeps me the F out, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, the little Ditto girl creeps me out, but it looks cool. I'd like to play a demo of it, honestly. Like, it looks neat, but I don't know if I would pull the trigger on getting that game when it comes out. Better to say Lolita because Lolly has surfing implications.
Bruh.
Yeah, well, yeah, you see where my mind went. Yes, you're right, Lolita. Yeah. I watch too much fucking anime. Look at this thing having Hydro Pump, though. A Magikarp with Hydro Pump. That's crazy. Just eating dinner. Hope the streets are safe out here. They're never safe. I've only been live for about an hour and a half, and I've almost got killed like about maybe 3 or 4 times.
Oh my gosh!
So there's that. So who's Tinkaton? That's a good one too. Ooh. You hope there is a demo because you're uncertain you'd ever play it again after like 3 hours. Yeah, and that's actually what I'm thinking about. Potaboo is like, it looks neat. And the trailer looked neat. And like, it's interesting to think of like a cozy little Minecraft-ish like Pokemon game. But yes, I would be a little concerned. Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. Let's see if my big fat ass gator can sneak up on this trainer. Yeah, but I am a little concerned that, like, you know, it's fun for like you said, 3 to 4 hours, and then it just gets boring. And then you end up just putting it on the shelf and never playing it again. You almost certainly end up getting it because it 100% feels like a game your mom will play a lot. I see. That's so cute. Yo, W son. W son. Peach is Tinkerton. Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's a good call and a much better idea than what I had. That new Ditto is creepy in a lovely way. No, it is. It is adorable, but like in the creepiest way possible. Like, I'm interested to see like what is really the backstory for the Ditto girl. Can do a human farmer's job better in every conceivable way, pretty much. the people behind Dragon Quest Builders are making Pocopia, so try that game out if you want to know what it, like the feel of it's going to be. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a Dragon Quest game now that I think about it. You basically play Animal Crossing daily entirely because your parents won't play it. That's really adorable. Yeah, I always imagine that like if I ever had children, I'd 100% like play video games like this, like Pokemon and stuff with them. Too bad that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, but it's always nice to kind of, you know, imagine what things could be like. Your aunt plays it obsessively. You really like Dragon Quest Builders? Yeah, I've never actually played a Dragon Quest game. Namely, try Dragon Quest Builders 2. It has a free demo. Ah, I see. Okay. Hey, listen, we love a free demo. If you get bored of it, you probably won't roll. Oh, okay. Yo, this is some really, really sound advice, partner. I really appreciate it, actually. That's okay. You paid a lot of money this summer to make sure that'll never happen. That's fair, Pop. that's fair. A Dratini. Oh, that's right. I need to get me a Dratini just so I can give myself that good Mega Dragonite. It's funny, when I first saw Mega Dragonite, I was like, okay, this is goofy as fuck. But honestly, like the more I looked at it, the more I was like, you know what? I actually adore it. I guess spoilers for anybody, but look, if you're in this stream, if you're watching me right now, then you literally don't care about spoilers. So never mind. I probably don't even need to say that. You were in a very stop playing first party Nintendo phase late in the previous decade. So you ended up branching out on so many other games. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're always welcome to share your thoughts on like different games or like games that like, you know, you think other folks would enjoy playing. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy. Yeah, and especially with like how many games have come out this year, and considering how like we are so insanely like almost oversaturated with like games, it's nice to hear like different people's opinions of people who like have actually played those games, different games, and like, you know, getting a perspective that's not just the developer's perspective. Some of the Mega Evolutions are amazing. Some of them are amazingly bad. I mean, I feel like that's just kind of... I feel like that's kind of how Pokemon designs are. Either like you love them or you hate them. Like this guy, for example. I have to say, like, again, back to marketing, I really like the trailer for Mega Malamar. And also, I really like the design for Mega Malamar, but that's just my personal, like, I just feel like he fits my aesthetic very well. Like, in terms of, like, colors and design choices and all that stuff. Wow, spoilers, even though I'm fucking done with the story. Even though I've completed the Pokedex, all my Pokemon are level 100. Fucking spoilers, Spear. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And the trailer for Mega Victreebel is pure cinema, and that's why I have a Weeping Bell. That is exactly why I have a Weeping Bell. It made you mad that you can't play a Pokemon horror game? Man, that's what they need to do. Also, speaking of which, I mean, this isn't Pokemon, but I did notice that Sega just to pivot a little bit, I saw a tweet from them, or a tweet from, I think, Sonic Team, and they were going to reveal something. I think it was this weekend or like this month. It was like something Chow related, but the tweet suggested that it might be like a horror game. Which I had never considered playing a Chow horror game, but hey, if we finally get Chows, I'll take it. Yeah, if we finally get Chows, I'll take a horror game. That's you as a Pokemon. Oh, you talking about Malabar? Okay, yeah. I can see it. Chow related, like a horror game. Are they adding a Chow Garden of Forces? in before, like, the horror game that that Sega was advertising is literally just Sonic Forces, or like Sonic Forces 2. That would be incredibly upsetting. Like, incredibly upsetting. Oh, I see. I didn't notice. You get a little crown to let you know that you've gotten all the Pokemans in the Pokeland. I see. All right, well, I'm a little nervous to fight Vinny, but I'm assuming since it's part of the story, he's probably not that strong. So maybe it's time. Also, welcome back from the ad break, everybody that was in ad jail. As always, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Time to get banned from Vinesaw's partner. What are you gonna do? What are you getting ready to do? Okay, let me get my team together, and then we'll head over and we'll face Vinny. Hey, yo, Vinny. So let's see. So who do I want? Let's see, who do I want in my lineup? Let's put Victreebel back in, or Victreebel, Weeping Bell back in. Eventually, he'll be a Victreebel. Grass block. Yeah, I think this works. Yeah, I think this is the team we're going to roll with for the foreseeable future. Although I wouldn't mind putting Vanillite. I know I was kind of memeing I was memeing at the end of stream last night, but like unironically, I think it would be kind of funny to train up a Vanillite. Yeah, then we'd have the trash bag Pokemon and the ice cream Pokemon, the ones that got like the most flack when they came out, along with the car keys Pokemon. Post a JJK spoiler, right? Fucking JJK. Oh, you actually reminded me, Zoid. Whoever this matters to, if it matters to you at all. Yeah, so the final season of My Hero Academia just debuted like last week. And I just watched the most recent episode. I gotta say, man, I freaking love that show. I love that show so much. I know it gets so much flack from anime fans for like different reasons. I kind of don't get it, if I'm being honest. I just feel like, for me, my experience watching it, like, it does moments of catharsis. And again, this is just my opinion. You can, feel free to have a different opinion. It's all good. It's not a big deal to me. But I just, for me, my experience watching My Hero Academia, it does moments of catharsis. Honestly, it better than just about every anime I've ever watched. Like, I can list off on both hands all the times that anime has like brought me to literal tears. And one of them, the most recent one, was the episode that premiered yesterday. It's so good. And like, again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, but like, the fight that's going on right now, I've been wanting to see that fight animated since I read the manga about 1.5 years ago, and goddamn, they did not disappoint. They did not disappoint at all. So good. Okay. All right, Vinny, let's do it. My Hero Academia's ass. Hey, listen, and again, I know a lot of people don't like it. I honestly don't give a fuck. You can dislike it if you want. It does it for me. It does it for me. How can everyone spoil what's already been spoiled? Klefki is a Gen 6 Pokemon. Oh, it is. The fan base really hurts it. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what happens with a lot of fandoms. It's like, it's really the fan base that's like shitty. It's like, but I mean, for me, it's like, I don't really interact with the fan base at all. So like, I honestly don't really care. This is actually one of the main reasons why I try not to spend a lot of time on Twitter. Because I just feel like Twitter in general is just one big dumpster fire. And it just feels like it's just a competition to see who can be the biggest dumpster fire. So like, I'll get on Twitter for the sake of checking on like people that I follow and like my friends and stuff like that. And I'll just like check on their stuff and like their stuff real quick, maybe comment on some stuff. But that's it. Like, we're talking like 5-10 minutes and then I'm gone. I try not to get deep into Twitter and scrolling and all that stuff. Your only complaint is the pacing has been absolute hot dog water and you're a One Piece fan. Yeah, there are some arcs that like, they could have picked up the pacing a little bit more. I'm thinking of one in particular, but honestly, like, even though the pacing isn't great at times, I feel like for me, the payoff is worth it. You're still struggling to find an anime you want to watch at the moment, so you'll stay silent regarding that. I don't know if you're into Actually, partner, I think you heard me talking about this yesterday. If you're into romance animes, Fragrant Flower That Blooms in Dignity is about like 7-8 episodes in. I'm really enjoying it. Super enjoying it. And it's like kind of multi-layered too. It's a romance anime, but it's not really just about the romance. Again, in my opinion. You personally don't count the fan base towards media. I think that's a weak way to think about it. Why should I sheepishly dislike something because of what someone else said? I think it's just because like people are insufferable. But I mean, you could say that honestly about like anything. It doesn't even have to be like media related. You think My Hero Academia has a lot of heart, but the execution always falls a little short? Okay, I mean, I could kind of see that. I think, and that's where we differ a little bit. I feel like when the big moments happen, for me, they hit really, really hard. If you dislike something, it's usually upon further reflection, think about whether the story structure works or not. Yeah, so you're like you like to take a step back and like think of it as a whole. You're the most non-romantic person imaginable, so that was comically bad advice. Okay, fair enough. I like me a good romance anime. I don't know. I guess you guys can see from like this conversation, I'm the kind of person where like I enjoy anime that can really get me in my feels. I don't really know what that says about me, but yeah. Okay, so might as well send out the heavy hitter. You have three main issues with My Hero Academia. That being the starting points of the League of Villain in comparison to Class of 1A. Yeah, I feel like when they finally started like focusing on the League of Villains, their stories got interesting. But yeah, in the beginning, they just seemed kind of annoying. Let's go Weeping Bell. And then let's go ahead and heal you up. Nice. That's right. Someone mentioned this Pokemon. Yes. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, this has a mech. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let us. Hey, yo, what kind of weird ass thunder dragon? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, Leo, you might be cooked. Yo. Huh. That's like a wish. It's like a wish Shenron. This actually looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's gonna take the whole team to take this down. It's Boomer Grandpa. You really like the sci-fi genre too, for sure. You're more so into it. Here, let me get caught up with chat because before I get back into it. Des and JJK never felt meaningful. I've read the manga the whole way through because of the spoiler, and I was a little underwhelmed. Now, maybe when I see all these fights animated, I'll be a little bit more into it. But yeah, I don't know. I just, by the time I got to the end of the manga, I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Let's see. I know I missed a lot of chat, so give me a second, you guys. So your three main issues with My Hero is, yeah, the League of Villains, the pure scale of the cast causing a lot of characters to get lost. True. I actually really agree with that. I think, especially with like the female characters, there was so much potential there, and knowing how the story is going to end, they could have done way more with all the female characters. Like, it really is, in a lot of ways, like, hey, just bros being bros, and they give a lot of emotional payoff with like the bros, but not so much for the women characters. So yeah, no, that's super valid. Biggest issue, you have the loss of significant stakes during the story. Just settle some JJK energy and start taking some L's. I mean, if you're gonna give... That's an interesting comparison. Yeah. Because I think that's like what makes JJK really engaging, is the fact that Yuji like just takes so many fucking L's. And that's why the Shibuya arc is like so engaging, at least as an example of one of many arcs. But yeah, okay. I can respect that. I guess, again, for me, I don't really... It would actually, if they went that route, it would probably make me like My Hero like so much more. But I guess for me, like in my compass, like it already satisfies me what they're doing now. Do not agree that JJK's approach anyone should ever take for anything ever. I mean, it's very intense. Very intense. You're into fantasy and detective. Yeah, that's why we've been discussing Roger Rabbit so much. By the way, I've been loving our Roger Rabbit discussions. Like, I didn't realize that universe was so rich. I know I use that word a lot. You more meant like a meaningful death to show the stakes, not like actual JJK death fest, not just a whole fucking shit show of like just bodies getting packed up. How do you fight the Mons in this game? Well, in my case, not particularly well, Fizzin. So there's that. You're trying to avoid saying something spoilery, but 100% there should have been a super impactful death during the final battles. And I think that's really funny, Zoid, because if I had to guess, I wonder if it has to do with the episode that just premiered of the anime. Because, yeah, there's a couple of different instances where, like, there could have been a death, and it just could have been that death, and, like, that just could have been how the playing board has shifted. Yeah, that's interesting. Typical My Hero Academia fight is, let's gear up to do an amazing thing does amazing thing, let's fret about it, then gear up to do an amazing thing, that amazing thing does nothing, let's fret about it, rinse and repeat for an entire arc. if JJK has no haters, you're dead. And you started out a fan and Gojo simp like everybody else. But it went off the rails and landed in the trash can. That is certainly one way to put it. Ray hated the fan base, so he basically said F you to everyone. Just try to cash in on the universe in his next work. True. No, I mean, look, these are all really fair points, to be honest. And yes, this means that you loving the main Klonoa duology is because it's an intriguing fantasy world. Yeah, I think I saw Klonoa, one of the Klonoa games on Nintendo Online. And I remember I think we were talking about this during Freedom Planet. Considering how short those games are, they accomplish a lot with their storytelling. I see. You don't want like death like JJK did, but like truly showing the stakes till the sacrifice needed to get to the ending. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. Instead of like, you know, everybody makes it out. You know, the consequences aren't particularly deep. And I mean, they kind of tried to show consequences with like how the world in My Hero Academia, like the cities and stuff are now. But yes, it's not, the consequences aren't like, they're not intimate. Maybe that's what you're, just from what I'm hearing, Zoid, maybe that's what is something you'd like, is the consequences being just a little bit more intimate. On the opposite end, you stop liking the Dragon Ball franchise stories from Z's Cell arc and onwards because character deaths and major developments are doomed to be undone. Yeah, I mean, I guess one could make the argument that like that's kind of the whole point because it's Dragon Ball, he, but also, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it kind of just feels like no matter what, the heroes are always going to find a way to like kind of bring back, to reset everything. I think for me, the Frieza saga of Dragon Ball Super was kind of the moment where I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're just big chilling no matter what the fuck happens. It's just like, the entire Earth could be completely obliterated. Kind of doesn't matter because we have friends in high places. Especially baffling considering how long it's gone on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys watch Mother's Basement, but he had a video about that where it's like, you know, you kind of just, they needed to let the story rest a while ago. Definitely the way to put it, like how intimate the destruction the Mega Trap is gonna lead. You see, I'm like, I look, guys, I'm totally not trying to stall here. So while I'm getting packed up by Mega Drampa. It's hard to be stressed for the characters when there are 700 episodes left. That's fair. Okay. Wow, this is really great conversation. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I love this, and what I really love about this is like we're not trying to like rip each other's heads off too. Like, how fucking dare you? Midoriya is my king. He's my king. I stand Izuku. You cannot say a single bad word about Bakugo. And hey, listen, Potaboo, shout out to you for like openly and willingly admit that you were a former Gojo girl. I mean, look, Gojo is him. So they did a really interesting job of making like an OP character like super interesting to watch, in my opinion. And it's not just him being OP; he literally is just like, yeah. Okay, back to the clapping of the cheeks. Right on cue, by the way. Okay, goddamn. Okay, well, look, we survived Mega Drampa, so I think that's, at the end of the day, that's just what we needed to do. Okay. Let's go, boy. Okay, nice. We can get him. Thank God Mega Evolution doesn't last like the entire fight, or like I would be so cooked. I would be so cooked. Took a nuke for the face and lived. True. Nothing will ever excuse One Piece. Propel. See, I've never watched One Piece. I'm stuck on like the first episode. I keep wanting, I know I've said this before, I keep wanting to like start it, and then I'm just like, I get intimidated by the number of episodes. JJK is so good. No, I mean, it's great. I mean, I still like JJK. I'm wondering how like it's gonna be animated. The upcoming arcs. Oh, that reminds me too, because yeah, there's a new season of JJK coming out, which I'm super excited for, because as a manga reader, there's one specific fight I am super looking forward to. It is admittedly, as Zoid put it, it's just it is kind of a death fest, this particular fight I'm thinking of. But listen, those MFs all deserved it. If you know, you know. Everyone deserved it. Not gonna spoil anything, but everyone deserved it. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I mean, I guess on one hand, you could say that maybe our character has like main character syndrome. So it would make sense, like, you know, in this case, our character, he's him, or he's supposed to be him. But I don't know, in the context of a video game, I feel like I don't know if we need to skip this much, but okay, whatever. It's not gonna make me throw this in the trash can, but yeah, I mean, I see they're trying to tell a story here. Shibuya was the last interesting thing in JJK. Yeah, no, I'm so looking forward to this fight in this one particular fight in the new season. You definitely know. Yeah, all the motherfuckers deserved it. You feel like the real factor is the band of trust you form with the reader. Do things that will make them believe in the premise and the stakes. For example, if an assassin is supposed to be threatening, you need to let them kill someone, or else they just end up being an unintentional joke character. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's true of like most of all storytelling. Like, if you're gonna introduce characters, you kind of need to have them live their ethos, whatever that ethos is. It could be positive, it could be negative, it could be like gray area, all that stuff. But like, if you don't have them follow up on that ethos, then they're just kind of there for filler. Yeah, that's a good point, partner, actually. There are a few death, but at the same time, there is only one everyone deserves. Yes. Yes, and I'm pretty sure, Zoid, you and I are thinking of the exact death where they all deserved it. You know how people find out when manga is animated. I want to watch more JJK. I think Fizzin, I saw a Crunchyroll trailer for the new season of JJK. Yeah, and that's generally how like I find out that new animes are being released. I either see like a Crunchyroll trailer, or maybe it wasn't. No, actually, I don't think it was Crunchyroll. I think it was actually by the production team. Either that, or like I mentioned earlier, there's the one YouTube channel, Mother's Basement. I think he does a really good job of. So what he does is every quarter when a new season comes out, he basically watches everything and then he gives like his top 10. And at least for me, I tend to like a lot of his perspectives on anime, so that's always a good like reference for me in terms of like, man, okay, what should I take a look at? And I'm one of those people too where it's like I try to, if I start a new anime, specifically one I've never seen before, like I try to give it at least 3 episodes. And if it doesn't hook me in 3 episodes, that's it. And I have like varying levels of success with that. Cause sometimes I watch something after the first episode, I'm like, no, this ain't it for me. But if I watch something where I'm like, okay, maybe this story might be going somewhere, I usually try to give it like 3 episodes. Again, that's just me. That's like my personal approach. I'm sure everybody has different ones. Nina Williams is one of the most fraudulent assassin-type characters in all of media. She just switches sides on the flip of a dime despite accomplishing jack shit. For 9 games I'm ahead. I see you feel a certain type of way. You have a friend who will literally just message you, followed by an announcement. That's how you find out? That's funny. W friend. By the way, have you played the Metal Gear Solid game? I have. I'm a big fan of Metal Gear, and that's something like or Metal Gear Solid, I should say. And yeah, I played through, I'm trying to think. I had like a Metal Gear Solid phase when I was in college. So like I played 1 through 4 multiple times. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. After 4, I kind of stopped paying attention to the franchise. So like whatever happened after that, like I would kind of try to tune into like bits and pieces of the story, and it got like a little confusing. Also, me saying that Metal Gear Solid is confusing. Like, me saying the plot is confusing is like saying the sky is blue. The sky is blue, the grass is green, water is wet. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Well, because I know they re-released Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. That was another game I was thinking about. Man, there's so many games. There's so many games. There's so many games. Ways to get hooked. Ways to get you hooked on anime. 1, pretty colors and attractive key concept art. 2, memes. Honestly, that's honestly fair. Yo, Drampa though. Okay, that was new to me. Like I said, guys, outside of the trailers for this game, I haven't seen really any of the new Mega Evolutions. So that was interesting. Maybe I get a Drampa. Yeah, I mean, his Mega looked cool, and I always like speaking. You know, it's funny. Speaking of memes, here's how I'm gonna connect all this together. That's part of why I enjoyed playing Pokemon Sun and Moon so much, because there were so many memes like leading up to it. Like, unironically, Alolan Exeggutor is like one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon, and it has to be just because of all the memes. Like, if you were gonna tell me, hey Sphere, what would you put in, like, you know, your all-time like top 6 team of Pokemon? Like, if you were an actual Pokemon trainer, I might throw Alolan Exeggutor in there. I love him. I love how he's just a big, dumb, tall fucking palm tree. And also a dragon Pokemon randomly. Then you'll just say Revolver Ocelot. If you know, you know. There wasn't even an option to reject that choice on deciding to help with stopping the road Mega Evolutions. Listen, the plot's got a plot. But that would be interesting if, like, there was an option to be like, no, I was just here to just collect Pokemon, and, you know, that would be interesting. If you had the option to just not do the plot altogether. Nah, I'm good. Get lost. This is. let me save this for a second. That's a hell of a thumbnail, by the way. Like, what the fuck? That is straight aura if I ever seen it. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, partner, I had to watch like a couple of like lore videos, like lore analysis videos on Revolver Ocelot, just to kind of like wrap my head around what was going on with him. Also, I probably should start paying attention to what they're talking about, right? So they're trying to figure out what's the real, what is Mega Evolution? It sounds like. What is it really? We witnessed Rogue Mega Evolution occurring for the first time. AZ and his Floette did their utmost to pacify the poor Pokemon together, and yet AZ unfortunately lacks the constitution for lengthy battles, which has left us with little recourse. I mean, he has a fucking Floette that can fire Kamehameha waves, so... Black the baby. Yeah, no, that is a Flabebe of all time. A Flabebe / Floette. I see. Okay, so this is basically the central plot device, Rogue Mega Evolution. All right, whatever. I forgot I got those shoes. Those shoes are clean as fuck. Excuse me. Who is that with you? What voice did I give for this chick? Madam President, these are the 2 young trainers who've been working with AZ. I see. Lovely to meet you both. Yeah, I think it was that. I think it was that. I must return to my duties now that President Jet has arrived. Please do excuse me. There's a lot of anime I'm supposed to be watching, but yeah, that was me a couple of months ago. But I think the main reason why I couldn't get caught up is I was literally like trying to set up everything for stream, including like the avatar and all that stuff. So yeah, like even though like summer 2025 was insane, I couldn't watch any of it because like I was too busy working on shit. Did you watch VTuber Legend? Wait a minute. VTuber Legend. Why is that not? No, I guess I'm not. That doesn't come to mind. AZ Flat was stuck in. It was stuck in the files of Pokemon XY with a completely animated, unique move, and when completely unused, presumably due to a rewrite. Okay. Okay. It took centuries to make Lumiose what it is now. Things take time. This is true. This is true. Oh, was this what got leaked? And everybody's like, well, that doesn't, this is so fucking small. Ah, okay. Finally, we can do something with all these mega shards. Okay. I was wondering when we were going to be able to do this. Yes, I would absolutely. I've got several Pokemon I would like to see mega evolve. Okay, so we have Pidgeot, Electric, Mega Audino. People really, maybe it's just the people I know. People really don't like Mega Audino, Mega Lopunny, this doesn't seem like a lot of them, but I'm assuming maybe we get more as the game progresses. Let's get this. Oh, and it caps at 999. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I mean, we've got so many of these. I mean, I might as well just like start purchasing them, I guess. Yeah, because like none of these are actually the mega shard, the mega stones that like I want. So that's a little unfortunate. And then I guess let's get one for Gyarados, since we were kind of sort of training up a Magikarp. The entire premise of is a VTuber goes super viral after forgetting to. Oh wait, no, I have seen that. Yes, I have seen that. Yeah, I didn't recognize like the name, but yes, I've watched like 4 or 5 episodes of that, and I honestly need to finish it. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was so low key relatable too, because I was like, I could totally see that being like some shit that would happen to me. Like, I'm just tired as fuck from streaming. Like, imagine if I had like actually a full VTuber and not my little PNG man. Like, I could totally see myself like streaming for like 10 hours and then just be like, all right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow, whatever. And then like, I forget to actually press the end stream button, and like, I just start fucking like I don't know, watching anime or like playing something, and then while I'm fucking getting hammered. Like, that was frighteningly relatable. Yeah, that's weird that you can only it caps out at 999. So here's an upsetting part: the megastones of X and Y, except a select few story gifted ones, were impossible to get until the post game. Oh, wow, fuck! I hope that's not the case here. Yeah. You couldn't use the game's big selling point until the single player content ended. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Like, I don't know how you really justify that. Anyways. So then, now that I've purchased some, okay. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, I know these mega evolutions exist, so I guess we'll just keep going. It is? Okay, well, I guess I gotta finish the story then. More, I need a hotter flame. Sir, can you relax? Do you need you need to take an Advil? The problem you see is that I can't get a hot enough flame in my kitchen. So that sounds like you just need better equipment, sir. What do you mean? Leo here provides our firepower, but it can't burn at max heat until it lets loose in battle. So, again, perhaps, sir, maybe you just use a conventional stove instead of expecting your Pokemon to do it for you. I get it, easy fix only happened now. If only there was someone here with experience selling kitchen equipment. Isn't that crazy?
Strange, isn't it?
If only there was somebody here. To be fair, my job was selling residential appliances, not professional ones. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend the products that like I used to sell. I wouldn't recommend those products to restaurants. Well, that's not entirely true.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate blue. I certainly did need to hydrate. You know, it's so funny, y'all, because like, you know, I yap so much when I'm streaming, but like, it's so different like when I'm not. Like, I am so silent. Like, I can literally go the entire day without saying a single damn word. Because I don't go outside. Actually, that's not true. I'll go outside occasionally to pet my neighbor's dog. I've mentioned that, yeah, they've got a cute little, like, husky mix. And she is the quietest, sweetest dog that's ever had husky DNA inside of her. Like, and she's so cute because she has, like, she's also heterochromatic in her eyes. So she's got, like, the one, like, light blue, like, husky eye and then, like, a normal dog eye. It's adorable. So yeah, I'll go out and pet her and, you know, just, you know, baby talk her, all that stuff. Be like, you're so cute. You're just such a pretty girl. You're just such a pretty girl. Mm-hmm. I miss having a dog. It was selling speed. That's this guy's problem, Zoid. He's using speed ovens. That's okay. This is canon now. This is canon now. This is why this guy's having issues with his restaurant, because he's just got fucking speed ovens. He's got like 4 speed ovens that he's using to cook. Probably don't use Ice Fang on a fire type. Call yourself a Pokemon trader, Spherical. Oh. You're the same. Usually you're like super reserved and you just yap on Twitch. Yeah, I think I remember you saying, Soji, like your stream is like honestly the only time of the day where you actually like use English, which I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's funny. It's just like, and it's not that I don't like yapping, obviously, but like, yeah, when I'm not doing this, it is just dead silent. But I mean, most of the time it's because I'm trying to lock in on like doing stuff like editing videos. Like I was trying to get an edit. Yeah, I was trying to edit a video before stream. I just couldn't quite finish it in time. I will say I've gotten a lot faster at editing videos, which has been huge. Like, yeah, it's been huge, because before it used to take me like a really long time because I was like still learning. And that's not to say I'm not still learning. Like I'm always trying to like look up different things that could help me kind of tell whatever little goofy story I'm trying to tell with like the shorts and stuff. But yeah, generally speaking, I've gotten a lot faster with editing, which has been huge. It's crazy too, because like I follow a lot of content creators at, you know, do their own video edits and stuff. And it's kind of interesting because like so many of them are like, yeah, you know, you got to do this, you got to do this. You know, you need to be able to like pump out like, you know, 4 or 5 videos or like, you know, 10 edited videos in like one day so you can schedule them and all that stuff. I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to figure out how people are able to do that, because yeah, I'm not there yet. I feel like I've gotten a lot better, but yeah, still. And I don't necessarily want to just end up being like essentially like a content factory, because it's like, because I mean, I like editing videos, but like that's not necessarily something I want to do all day, every day, day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like eventually I would go insane. What is that man over there saying? Oh my god. I tell my Pokemon all the things I can't say. To her bro. To her bro. Just go to therapy. Right. That. You also ate breakfast and coffee. Yeehaw! You keep telling it, I don't need these constant check-ins. I'm fine. Your Pokemon cares about you, lady. Like, and I don't know you. You might be clinically depressed. Okay, but are you though? Are you? I mean, your Audino is just being like sensitive to your feelings. I feel like you're not being truthful with your mental health. Let's see. Audino, huh? Let's go with Pikachu. Let's go with Scamchu. Also, the dude, Heterochromia, yeah. Also, the dude definitely played too much Power World. Too much. You could have a Husky now. You also think at this point, since you're running 3 to 4 plus hours a week, running absolutely sucks. But the benefits of running make it worth it. Yeah. That's kind of the thing about running. As somebody that used to run cross country, like, you do get to a point when the running actually does become addicting and you really get like that dopamine, that like shot of dopamine from running. But it takes a minute to get there. And up to that point, at least from my experience, yeah, running kind of sucks. But yeah, I remember it in high school, like when I was on the cross country team for like a year and a half, I used to look forward to like doing my daily run after school. And it was nice because like, so where I went to high school was technically on like a little island. And so my high school was like maybe a few blocks away from like an actual, like a beach. So after school, I'd change into like my running gear, you know, do a little sprint over to the beach and then just kind of run up and down the beach and stuff like that. It was really nice. I miss that. And now here I am sitting on my ass for 18 hours a day. Yeehaw. Just like Soji said, yee fucking haw. Oh, you feel like you're not getting there. You're already going up 7+ miles, still sucks. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if I ever got back to, like, running or jogging or whatever, like, I know it would suck. I mean, I know that's where discipline comes from, but, like, yeah. And, like, shout out to people who can be disciplined, but, yeah, the shit still sucks. Like... okay, well, I guess I need to start farming these again. You can do it, Scam 2. I believe in you. And yes, I 100% realize the hypocrisy of me calling this thing Scam 2 when I'm very obviously going to get the DLC. Like... I don't know. I just find it funny. I'm easily amused, y'all. Did I catch one of those already? I think I did. Also, and now I actually caught it this time, we will be going into an ad break soon, y'all. So for those of you who are going to end up in ad jail, I'll see you when you get back. As always, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. You're disciplined enough to endure it, but yeah, it's still a little stressful. You haven't checked in a bit. I know you lost like 16 pounds. Yo, hey, 16 pounds. Hey, that is something to be proud of. But that's entirely a side effect. The entire reason was for the heart palpitation issues. I like that. Well, W health decision, you know? Having the heart palpitation, so you know what? Just strengthen your heart, forehead. Yeah, no, that's a great reason to start running again. That is one thing. I've been trying to stretch more, so I don't really like work out that much per se. I keep saying I'm going to, and I never do. But like one thing I do try to do is stretches. Not because I care about being super flexible, but I just want to make sure as I get a little older that if things are gonna break down, I would like to hold off on breaking them down as much as possible. Yeah. But also a lot of the jobs that I've had in my career involved me being on my feet for a really long time. But I've been trying to be a little bit more intentional now with stretching, mainly because I spend so much time sitting. And I know in the short term, it's not a big deal, but I know long term, I just need to be mindful of making sure that I get up and stretch. We just smashing the mega crystals. I remember when I thought I had to have a dedicated smasher. Those were good times. Ring Fit adventure streams. You know what I would want to do, actually? I mean, I do have a webcam. The wheels are turning in my head right now. I'm gonna look up how to logistically make that work. I think it would be kind of cool. And guys, tell me how you feel about this. What do you guys think about because I've never really done sub goals or anything like that. This is not something I have been thinking about, but I was thinking about it this morning. How would you feel about a sub goal being a DDR stream? And speaking of what I used to do to keep myself fit, I used to love. I mean, that's actually why I chose the name Peace Fear 101, because it's it's a vague reference to a DDR song. And actually, the little song that plays at the beginning and end of streams, that's actually one of my favorite DDR songs. Yeah, how would y'all feel about that as a sub goal? We get to a certain amount of subs, and then I do an IRL DDR stream. I think I could make that work. I mean, I used to play DDR in my room all the time. Sometimes I would go out into the living room, but yeah, I could clear out space, and technically I do have a webcam. I haven't used it in forever, so I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be any good. Ring Fit whoops your ass. ring fit group for accountability purposes. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, accountability buddies. See, I feel like that's why I was in such great shape when I was in high school, because all the people I hung out with, they were all like athletes. They were all basketball players. So like, you know, between cross country, playing basketball, like hooping, you know, working out, I used to be in super good shape. And it was like effortlessly too, because it just feels like most of my, oh, this is what homegirl looks like. She's an electrifying, oh, she's a streamer. Oh God. Okay. Well, like, comment, and subscribe, everyone. Hey, oh.
For sips for sip.
What? Sip, sip. Soji, thank you so much for the 3-month sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, dog. And I know I say it all the time, but I'm so glad that like we reconnected. That's been one of the things I'm like the most grateful for, like coming back into streaming. It's always a good time hanging out in your chat with all your fucking binguses. all your fucking binguses. And yes, they're your binguses. They're your children, Soji. Been a fun journey. Hell yeah. Let's see. She's not just a local Lumiose star either. Her streams and skill are taking all of Kalos by oh my god, it's Lily Pichu. It's the Lily Pichu of fucking Pokemon. So tell me, do you really plan on battling Canary? That Canary? The Canary? Someone tells me it's pronounced Canary, but I'm just gonna call her Canary. I think it's funnier to call her Canary. I mean, yeah, we won't reach rank A if we don't. You mustn't. Oh man. He's like, this is. I feel like he's trying to be a friend right now. I feel like he's like trying to let us know, hey, this girl about to pack you up. Rich speak up. All of them speak up, for fuck's sake. The closest we fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a Canary plush in exchange for colorful screws. It wouldn't be proper for the likes of us to even enter her or oh, I see what's happening right now. She's your Oshi. That's what's happening right now. She's your Oshi. Yes, yeah, he's a super fan. Okay. Though for some reason he's not a member of Canary's fan club Dynamo. They're called Dynamo because Electros, Canary's partner Pokemon. I feel like I'm just gonna be switching back and forth between pronunciations. Evolves from Dynamo. Oh, Electros. You know, I never got a chance to train up an Electros. I really like Electros as like its design, by the way. And the A in their name is a 4 to make it gamery, I guess. Because, you know, that's how you're really a gamer. You mix up the letters and the numbers. If I join now, they'd think I'm some common bandwagoner. Oh my god, this. Okay, so he definitely has a Canary body pillow. He's got body pillow, he's got merch, he's got figurines, he's got voice packs, he's got everything. He's got there's more to fandom than being in the official club. Yeah, nah, I got you, bro. What matters is watching all her content and learning all there is to know about her. Yo, he is in. Then I can design amazing outfits that she could wear on her streams. Yeah? That's the dream, at least. Trying to be like my dress-up darling, but in Pokemon. Okay. All right. Well, a little creepy, a little parasocial, but hey, I mean, you know, I feel like fandoms of you know, VTubers and all that stuff. It's just you got to be just a 1%, at least 1% creepy, and 1% just a little parasocial. So you know, it's fine. It's fine. Would you deny my humble dream? Okay. Naveen just got incredibly more interesting to design an outfit for someone I so admire. Okay, I want to help Naveen achieve his dream. I want him to have the my dress up darling fantasy he's always like dreamed and wanted. He got that 100K bits badges. That's crazy. He's a top clipper, just like Anya Ritz Fenweir. Oh man, this is funny. Okay, it sounds like they pinpointed some areas where a Pokemon's likely to rogue mega evolve. Okay, this does mean we have to have some kind of strategy meeting. That's right. Let's all head back to Hotel Z. Oh my god. I want this man to succeed now. That'd be cool. Lore. Yeah. I know I miss this. I'm so like behind. But yeah, no, that's yeah, I was super into DDR when I was younger. Like in addition to all the things I mentioned, like I would play DDR second mix, third mix, and Disney's Rave. those were my. I was on those 3 games tough. Yo, Disney's Rave though, man, and it's funny too because like low key, that's actually one of the things I'll like listen to when I'm like editing videos and stuff like that. I'll just put on like because you know a few songs from Disney's Raves are like Eurobeat versions of like Disney songs. There's actually like, if you guys weren't aware, there's whole Disney Eurobeat albums for like all the songs folks grew up with from the animated movies and whatnot shows. So yeah, if you're interested in a good time, go look up some Disney Eurobeat. Yeah, I don't think I've ever mentioned that on stream actually. Navian is a tier 3 sub. Oh, 100% tier 3. He's a tier 3 sub. He subbed to her Patreon. What else? He subbed to her Ko-Fi. Yeah, her Ko-Fi, her Patreon. What else is there? He just signed up for like her Throne account. Except he'd have to get within the orbit to achieve his dream. Yeah, see, now he's actually a little complex, right? Now he's actually a little complex. Oh man, you think you used to play that Disney DDR back in PS1? Yep, on PS1. And you better believe all of my CDs were bootleg burn CDs too. I had my one friend, I had my one Filipino friend, not that it matters that he was Filipino. Like that, I don't even know why I mentioned that, but like he was the guy, he was my bootleg CD guy. I mean, he would always get me the new bootleg CDs. I kind of got addicted to them. That was kind of my thing. I would like check in with him like once a week too to see like what new CDs. And then at some point I started making requests. Like I had this one CD that literally had what was it? I'm trying to think. Was it every? I had this one CD that had literally every Super Nintendo game just burned onto like one single location. and it had like a really like bootleg like menu too that you could like that you could scroll through. Yeah, I had that for Super Nintendo. I had that for Genesis. Not me talking about all of my my pirating when I was younger.
Bruh.
Twitch.tv slash Peacefair 101 does not endorse pirating of any form. Somebody clip that and send it to Twitch, if you don't mind. But anyway, back to my pirating. Yeah. Also, like most of my Dreamcast games were pirated too, and it's just I had my one homeboy. He was my bootleg CD fixer. Yeah, shout out to that guy. I hope he's succeeding in life. Move parasocial weirdo. Okay, yeah, Fizzin hitting that lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Fizzin. You're probably already lurking because I'm so bad at reading chat, but yeah. Enjoy the lurk, Mr. Bingus. Mr. Bingus himself. All right, what am I supposed to be doing? Return. Oh, return to the hotel. Duh. Let me just let me focus for a second. Says I need to return to the hotel. Definitely 100% not returning to the hotel. Can I just fly there? Yeah, let's just travel there. Yeah, no, I used to fuck with those 3 DDRs tough. And I got pretty good at it too. Like I think I was able to do like a lot of the like the triple S songs as well. I wasn't able to get all of them, but some of them I got pretty good too. And here's another thing that maybe you guys don't know about me. So like I would look up videos of like people playing DDR and like doing tricks and shit. Like people doing like K turns and like, you know, doing skips and stuff like that. So I would try to do it myself. And you better believe when I got to the mall, I would try to like I would try to show off all my moves. Yeah, I was one of those kids. Yeah, that was fun, man. DDR was fun. Yeah, maybe I'll consider that. Make that like a sub goal. Like if we get to whatever number subs, we'll have a DDR stream. I think what I'll do is like I'll get all that stuff set up first, or get some of it set up so that way like I'm not having y'all wait super long. Okay, that's not a bad flag. I mean, I'm digging the logo. I don't know about everything like being stitched together, but the logo is nice. It kind of goes on. It kind of does. It kind of does. This is sort of my thing after all. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but should we get to the strategy meeting now? I saw a tweet today that had Lita's face, like that weird awkward face that she makes all the time, and it was like, I support whatever this face is supposed to mean. Okay, I hereby call this strategy meeting to order. According to the intel we got from Vinny, rogue mega evolving Pokemon are going to appear in 3 locations. The first one is the Aimless Park in the Blue District. This one's probably going to be a Slowbro. The second is the John Sector 3, where we can expect a Camerupt to be the problem. And the third is Magenta Sector 9, where our target will be a Victory Bell. Ooh, Mega Victory Bell. It would be nice if we got Mega Stones from this. Go on then, team leader. Step up and explain it for everybody if Naveen's too distracted. Victory Bell mentioned. We are... Potaboo, we are locked the fuck in. we are locked in. I see. If a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon damaged the Stone Emporium, we might not be able to shop there anymore, which would mean losing a source of valuable Mega Stones. Yep, what Naveen said. We might want to stop by the Stone Emporium to stock up on Mega Stones sometime soon. I bet that'd help us with all these rogue Pokemon. What do you think? Yeah, no, does the Emporium have insurance?
Bruh.
What? Hey, yo, Pokemon Legends EA, sponsored by State Farm. Sponsored by State Farm, that's crazy. Pokemon Legends EA, sponsored by by Geico. In before we see fucking, what's a gecko Pokemon? I keep wanting to say Sobble, but Sobble's more like a chameleon. We gotta save capitalism, man. That's your takeaway? Hey, listen. I'm realistic. Oh no, we just activated him. I almost missed the start of Canary's daily stream. Oh my God, he said, hey, wait a minute. I know we're talking about saving the world. My streamer just went live. I missed the first 5 seconds. Just watch the VOD, bro. Just watch the VOD. Clearly you don't understand. Yo, you can't savor being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive. This man is so locked in with this chick. Surely you agree, Smith. What is this? Does he know I'm a fucking streamer? Does he know? Does he know? Is this like Doki Doki Literature Club where, like, you know, Monica says hi to the stream? This is crazy. I feel attacked a little bit. I guess there's more to watching a stream than just sitting there looking. It's a whole experience. Don't let him sidetrack you, leader. Remember the strategy meeting. I think we should split up and each head to the different Pokemon's location. Well, not Naveen. Not Naveen. Hey, listen. He's got super chats to send. He's got super chats to send, and he's got fucking gift subs to send. This is very real, Potaboo. This is actually hilarious. I wasn't expecting a whole like VTuber like fucking streamer fan subplot in Pokemon, but I'm here for it. Naveen, just make sure you pull your weight. Don't just let Spirit handle everything. Hey man, maybe he can multitask, maybe he can gift sub and also fight at the same time. No way. He said fuck y'all. He said fuck your plan, fuck Lumiose. I don't care. My streamer is live. Canary reacted to something I said in chat. We lost him. We lost him. Hey, GG. GG. Yeah, no. GG. We need to just move forward with the plan without him. No, wait, we're still in the strategy. Not Lita getting excited also. Not Homegirl getting excited too. Oh my god, they're all getting sucked in. We've been over this. I couldn't have had that moment in chat just now if I were watching it after the fact. Maybe you got a point. Okay, David and Lita. We know what species. Look at Tani. She's like everybody's mom. She's like, okay, you all need to pay fucking attention. Bro, this comedic timing is top tier. I have to say, this is very good. The storytelling up to this point is like, it's kind of been whatever, but this is good. Like whichever on like Nintendo's team and the localization team did this, yo, y'all are earning your paychecks. Well, Sphere, since you have 3 targets, let's break this up into 3 missions. That's crazy. So basically it's up to me. Basically, it's up to me because, like, everybody else is locked in somewhere else. Okay, well. I guess as an actual streamer myself, I just gotta get the goddamn thing done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy.
Gotta get it done. And that's funny that the Victory Bell mission is this guy, because I'm 100% going to that one first. Rogue Mega Evolution is painful for Pokemon. In their pain, they might end up hurting whoever or whatever's around them. We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. Excuse me. And that does it for our strategy meeting. Want to watch the rest of Kanari's stream together, Naveen? This is so funny. No, thank you. I'd like to watch my streamer by myself, please, and thank you. And is and do. You know, it's funny because I titled this stream Lumiose City is different. It really is different. It really is different. So you have committed yourself to saving Pokemon suffering from Rogue Mega Evolution. If that is the case, you should have this. Hey, okay, yes. WAZ. Let's go. All right, great. The final evolution of the Totodile you received is the Pokemon Feraligatr. Feraligatr is capable of Mega Evolution if you give it Feraligatr to hold. I've noticed more smiling faces here at the hotel since you've arrived, Sphere. I think this is because you help bring people and Pokemon closer together. Even if you don't realize it yourself. But listen well, Sphere. People and Pokemon. Finding a way to live together in this city, it will be a test that decides the future survival of both. Is why we must protect Lumiose's Pokemon and people to bring about a bright future for all. And that. Nice, okay. Well, they threw me a bone. Yeah, I gave my starter a Mega Evolution, a Mega Stone. Nice. Okay. Great. Let's get our mans all set up here. What other things can I add? Oh, that's right. I have Ice Punch. Let's see. Oh, really? Well. Oh, rip. Rock Tomb might be kind of nice to have. I'm trying to think. Grass block. Yeah, because there's flying, weak to flying, fire, insect, ice.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the Hydrate Blue. I appreciate that. Hydrate, you bastards. Hydrate. All that talk about having fond memories with piracy makes me think you've heard Azazel Can't Stop Coming. Yes, I have. Yes, and that was 100% the song that was playing on like my all-in-one Super Nintendo game bootleg disc. Many people aren't even aware of it being a 90s Amiga module tracker song. Oh, I see. And no, I was not aware of that. Putting on my thinking cap here. Let's do that. Now let's do that, and then I think that's about it for moves. At least for now. Okay. And like I said, I'm just gonna keep leveling up our boys until they learn some powerful moves, and then we'll start evolving. But we have at least one Pokemon that we can Mega Evolve. Finally. Okay, so if that's the case, let's try this out, actually. Oh, there's where the Slowbro is. If you want to hear amazing music from the same kind of source, go listen to Amiga game soundtracks and the Jazz Jackrabbit 1 and 2. Okay, okay. Nice. Okay, I will definitely do that, partner. I love the recommendation. Okay. For alligator? Are you good, sir? I don't know why he had to get in the water to do that. All right. Let's see Mega for alligator. What you got for me, Nintendo? What the fuck? What is that? What the hell? What does he have, like a flower on top of his head? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a helmet? That's a helmet? Wait a minute. Hold on. I need to have him do something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I am so intrigued by this. So then, oh, so his arms lock in together, and his little scoots basically, it turns into like a, he looks like a Kremling. He looks like a fucking Kremling. Oh my God. Well, yes, when he has his little fucking, his helmet on, it looks like, what was the name of that Kremling? Claptrap. I think that was the name of it. He turns into a fucking claptrap. That is funny as hell. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. That is so fucking goofy. Yo, W Mega Evolution. That is so goofy. This is what people had a problem with? Why did people have a problem with that? Like the day like launch day 2 days ago, I started seeing tweets and people were apparently pissed off about like Mega for Alligator's like form. That was amazing. What are you talking about? I loved it. It's a hungry hippo. Yes, it looks that too, Potabu. Oh my God. Oh, that was amazing. that was amazing. I love it. Yeah, no, that was great. See, and people see, and this is why I don't be fucking with Twitter, because like, you know, I was getting a little worried too, because like I heard like, you know, people disliked the form, and I was like, okay, is it just gonna be like uninspired? That is super cool. And that definitely feels like this is like a Donkey Kong Country reference too. Like that 100% was a claptrap. If that's the name of the Kremling that I'm thinking of. And I mean, that kind of makes perfect sense because Bonanza just came out. Yeah, that was great. That was great. All right, fuck it. We ball. I want to see it again. Take this, bitch. Oh, I see. It's when he uses like his... That is amazing. Just walk around with a big ass hungry hippo's helmet on. And that's so cool that like his entire body becomes like a mouth too. No, I love that. This is like actually one, in my opinion, like one of the better design Mega Evolutions. The hell? All right. Oh, they're just, okay. No! Oh, you're level 41. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I don't think I can take this guy out. Yeah, I think it's time to run. I know I gave up my medals and shit, but yeah, no, that wasn't it. You like it a lot better now that you've seen it in action. It makes sense with the lower jaw. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Like it folds its entire body to become like a weird little claptrap thing. Yeah, I was spoiled on of the 3 starters, the The only one I was spoiled on was Mega. What's his name? Mega Meganium. I haven't seen it in action, but it looks kind of. It looks goofy, but for all the wrong reasons. Like, I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe seeing it in action, like what you said, Potaboo, maybe it would actually look kind of decent. You like Mega Meganium from what you've seen? So I've only seen a still shot. Yeah. That's my issue. I've only seen a still shot. Okay, you don't see nothing. Where's your Pokemon? Oh, it's right there. I didn't notice he had a stun fist. I was like, where'd it go? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That made me very happy. Like, I love seeing goofy shit like that. Let's see if I can jump here. Yes, I can. Well, it wasn't really much of a jump, but anyways. There goes, hey, there goes Zoid. Hat Zoid. Or Zoid Rat. I guess Zoid Rat sounds better. Ooh, an Eevee. Okay. Hopefully I can catch it this time. Are you fucking kidding me? That's really annoying. Not that I was really gonna train an Eevee, but like... Seems like they've made them a little difficult to catch. Oh. Wait a minute. Out of all the Pokemon spin-offs, you hope I don't end up with either Detective Pikachu game. Oh, that's right. They did have games. But I mean, I didn't like Detective Pikachu, the movie. Not really. No, no. I tried to like it. And it had some interesting moments. For me, Detective Pikachu was kind of like the first Sonic movie. I didn't really care for like the buddy cop stuff. Yeah, I didn't really care for the buddy cop stuff, and then it had some interesting moments. Like the final fight was kind of interesting to see, and then the underground club fight with Charizard was interesting. But outside of that, it just didn't really do it for me. They have some of the most comically trashy payoffs you've ever seen in a detective mystery game ever. Which, yeah, considering that you love detective games and detective related media, makes sense. And the sequel had like 0 production values too, so it was about to be canceled before being released unceremoniously. Detective Pikachu, the game, was fine, but it was definitely for kids. You were not the target audience. You enjoyed the movie? Like I said, I wanted to enjoy the movie, but by the end of it, I was just like, okay, Moving on. I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't really do it for me. The funny part is that the movie spoils the entirety of the second game, which is why being canceled was serious consideration, showing that the planning for Detective Pikachu was completely lacking in communication. Imagine that. Imagine communicating with departments. Couldn't be me. You think for a live action Pokemon attempt, it was as good as we could have asked for? Yeah. Okay, so I would say, personally for me, I liked the moments where it was just the movie showing off the Pokemon in the real world. I didn't really care for the story. Maybe that's what it is. Like, it was fun to watch like the Pokemon designs in the real world, and it was fun to watch how they interacted. I think those were really done well. But yeah, I think it was really just like a story. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, bro. I was like, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I remember watching it and like, you know, engaging with the story and just being like, yeah, this is whatever. Moving on. It is a kid's movie after all. Yeah, I guess so. I guess. I do sometimes wonder though, if maybe like some of the media that I interact with is like, you know, I'm colored by the fact that like I'm a little older. A little older. That's funny. So maybe it's hard for me to just like get it. But I don't know. I don't know about that though. Because I feel like when I go back and look at some of the media that like I watched when I was younger, like some of it I feel like wasn't just, hey, this is for kids. It also respected the fact that like kids are like, you know, they're still intelligent and they still should have like, you know, proper storytelling. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. So is this a shiny? Let me see. This looks like this is a shiny. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, see, this is why I don't shiny hunt, by the way, because like I don't even know what the fuck a shiny is supposed to look like. This is exactly why I don't shiny hunt, because like literally I'm looking at that, I'm like, that looks a little different, but I can't really tell. Where's Heracross? There you are. You think a thing we as older fans struggle with is that Pokemon is still very much a children's franchise. They do market to our nostalgia, mostly in the trading card game. Yeah. Again, another game that I've been thinking about like getting into was a trading card game, because I have heard that it's actually really good. I'm just not sure if I'm ready to go down like that whole rabbit hole, because I imagine it's one of those things where like if I get addicted, I'm like all the way addicted. And then suddenly there goes my time management. time management. Who is she? I've never heard of her. Like, I imagine that's what would happen to me if I got into the trading card game. Your Mareep is shiny. Yeah. But well, that was part of the story. Trading card good is good, but holy mother of God, is it murder trying to even buy the cards these days? Well, yeah, I remember we were talking about, and you guys were letting me know, like, the scalping situation when it comes to Pokemon cards is just, it's just offensive at this point. Heracross, a total fan favorite bug type. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Heracross. There's a PC game though, which is free to play. Oh, I think that's what I was referring to, like the app, I guess, right? Is it an app that you can play like on mobile or something? Also, I'm wondering if I need to put Vanillite in the team for a while. Who do I retire at this point? It has to be one of these guys, right? Let's retire. Let's put Grass Block. Yeah, Grass Block on the bench for a little while. Yeah, get our little ice cream boy. Trying to think of what to call Vanillite. Ah, well, I'm sure. Well, self-destruct. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
An exploding ice cream cone? Of all the things I would want my ice cream cones to do, exploding is not on the list. That's funny. All right, what moves does it know? Okay, nothing really crazy. It does know Icy Wind. And it can't really learn a ton of TMs. Though it can learn Protect. Let's see what its stats are like. Nothing crazy about its stats. Seems like it's not particularly fast. But generally speaking, it seems pretty well-rounded. Okay, well, whatever. There is the mobile app called Pocket, and it's cute and fun, but it's not the full trading card game. If you're looking to... Oh, I see. Milli Vanilli. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Okay, maybe we just omit the space. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right. There we go, Billy Vanilli. Vanilla actually is pretty cute. I have to say. I've seen this Pokemon be memed on for so long. It actually is pretty cute. Yeah. Look at him. He's just a happy little guy. He's just a happy little guy. What does his Pokedex entry say, actually? Where is he? All right, let's do it. All right, it's your boy Shy Bingus, back with the Bingus Dex. What we got up for y'all now, we got Vanillite. It's a fresh snow Pokemon. Its head is made of snow, y'all. The temperature of their breath is minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit. They create snow crystals and make snowfall in areas around them. That's a little insane, bro. So what you're saying is that basically if it breathes on me, I'm gonna die.
Bruh.
Vanilla Ice was too, yeah, nah. Nah, I like Milli Vanilli. So, okay, now I'm a little curious because, let's see if we can find another piece of Mega Shard. I want to see something. So it knows self-destruct. So what happens when I send it to self-destruct one of these? Okay, well, GG. Oh, rest in peace. All right. Rest in peace. Look, I know you can do this like in battle, so like I shouldn't be surprised, but I don't know, just like being able to order your Pokemon to self-destruct for no reason is kind of concerning. Not that it really makes any more sense when they're battling, because, you know, maybe they don't want to self-destruct, but, like, I don't know. Hey, Pokemon, self-destruct so we can open this door. Hey, Pokemon, I need you to call an Uber for me. Can you self-destruct? Hey, Pokemon, I need to do some gardening. Can you self-destruct real quick? I don't know. Oh, there he is. Okay. Right. We were gonna do the Vitribell one first. Oh, haven't I been here yet? The Pokedex entry for Vanilla in particular is honestly lazy in comparison to the earlier ones. It's copied verbatim from its Pokemon Black entry. I see. Okay, so yeah, let's head this way. Excuse me. Also, we're getting ready to start another ad break. So for those of you on your way to ad jail, I'll see you when you get back. And as always, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Maybe I'll wait for folks to get back from ad jail before I do this mission. Yeah, we can just fuck around for 3 minutes. Why not? Can I get the things up here? Probably not. Oh, I haven't seen Greninja yet. That's so interesting that Greninja actually became like one of the Pokemon that was like heavily marketed. I mean, it does have a cool design. And I guess you know ninjas, so maybe that's part of the reason why it became super popular. I mean, I know like it had its own like character arc in the anime as well. All right. What's up, boy? Are you still are you still watching your VTuber, Oshi? Rogue Mega Evolution is like something out of a nightmare. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's literally just a Victreebel with like a little purple aura around it, but okay. Pokemon Mega evolving with no trainer and simply suffering. I'll help you take care of this. But like, okay, so that's a little confusing because like I know Mega Pokemon are generally in pain when they Mega Evolve, so it's like, I mean, are you saying that like they're in more pain doing this? Like, I don't get it. Anyways. This isn't the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, so you can't climb and destroy buildings at your will, but that would be the game. Would end in like 15 minutes. True, true. Yeah, literally I would just level the city within like the first stream. After you said the Vanillite has self-destruct, all you can think of is that one quote from SpongeBob that goes, those homemade pies sure look good. Oh, these weren't homemade. They were made in a factory, a bomb factory. They're bombs. That's funny. Yeah, exploding ice cream. Not necessarily something I want to take part in. Mega Evolution is literally like cancer, where the Pokemon grows beyond what should be physically possible. It's morbid when you think about it. Huh. Huh. Yeah. I never thought about it that way. Yeah, it's like insta cancer. Oh my god, insta cancer. That was horrible. This will be interesting too. I mean, again, I don't know what this whole game's plot is about. They could go in a very interestingly dark direction with this. I don't know if they're going to do that, but let's see. Also, welcome back everybody from the ad break. Yeah, let's go deal with this Mega Victreebel. Rogue Mega Evolution is like something out of a nightmare. Pokemon Mega evolving with no trainer and simply suffering. I'll help you take care of this. I mean, I gotta say, like, I get what they're trying to do here, but it's literally just Victreebel with a little purple aura around him. Bruh. Like, and I mean, I know that would have taken a lot more like animating and stuff like that, but like, it would be interesting to actually see it in like actual pain, like wincing and stuff like that. I mean, I know it's a Victreebel, so like, it kind of just has a blank stare, but still. Let's do it. Yo, again, I keep saying it, but me and Naveen, we're clean as fuck. And there he is in all his glory. Oh my god. Mmm. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh. All right, just get. Oh, he is a chunky boy. Ow. All right. Oh shit. Okay. Let me back up for now. All right, let's do it for alligator. I don't know what he's getting ready to do. Okay. Oh, this is not great. Okay, Leo, I need you to run interference for a second. You have real Victorville's IRL and you keep looking for one with the correct coloring too. That's funny. Yeah, I have a little nursery about 10 minutes away, and they have like a tropical plant section. And I've seen like pitcher plants and all that sort of stuff. I don't have anywhere where I could grow those things where I could keep like a consistent humidity that they need, but yeah. If you want to play a core series Pokemon game for the story, you'll have to wait for the belated Pokemon Black and White playthrough, maybe Sun and Moon as well. Yeah, I really liked Sun and Moon's story. Yeah, maybe I could get a ROM for Black and White. I know a streamer that I follow. He's been playing Black and White. This is just a timekeeper time monster from Blinks. The time sweeper, exact shape and color. Pretty much. Okay. All right. Okay, how you doing, Leo? Let's go. Oh shit. Ooh. All right, let's do it. You're up for alligator. Try not to get too close. All right, and just keep wailing on him. All right, we're good. All right, Travis, you keep running interference while I get for alligator all topped up. Oh, I see how they do that. So basically I kind of lose a turn. Okay. Also, this boss music is cracked out as fuck. It is very, but I mean, I guess it fits the mood too, right? Like this is literally like a Pokemon going like berserk. I understand. Ow. Nice. You got this, Trubbish. I believe in you. I believe in you, my little trash bag. All right. This should do it. Let's go. Just one more hit. There we go. There it is. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, good. Good. I was hoping that that's what would happen. Okay, good. Good. Now we can have our own thick boy. That's the one super nerf bullet seed, not game-breakingly powerful. I mean, thank God it wasn't. Little trash bag is doing his best. He's trying so hard. Hey, I gotta say, he was kind of carrying for a minute. He was kind of carrying the fight. Yeah, no, shout out to our little Trubbish. Oh. Zygarde was watching. Hey, let's go. Okay, good. Now we can do our little Mega Evolutionroni. Yeah, no, for Alligator did most of the damage being a Mega Evolved Pokemon, but listen, shout out to Trubbish. Trubbish was pulling his weight. I feel like I was destined to meet all the Pokemon I've caught. Welcome to Cafe Triste, where we like to keep quiet. I like that. Mind your own business. Mind your own fucking business. Words to live by. You thought Trubbish was going to bring it on home for a second there? He kind of was going in. He kind of was going in. I love it. I feel like we got a good team, you know? I feel like my Pokemon have heart. They've got the stuff. They've got Michael Jordan's secret stuff. Can I not climb over this? Okay, well, anyways. All right, well, now that we have the mega victory bell light, I'm wondering if it's time to evolve Weeping Bell. Let me take a look at its moves real quick. I wonder, do I have any experience stones? Yeah, let's give these all the victory bell and see what happens. Okay. Okay, plus move. And I mean, I've got rare candies. I mean, fuck it, right? Yeah, I mean, let's use 4 of them. See what happens. Okay. So with that in mind, what's your new move, sir? Sludge wave. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You're part poison too. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot he was a dual type. Okay, so you have poison jab and sludge wave. Oh, okay, sludge wave. The user attacks by sending a giant wave of sludge across a wide area. It may also leave them poisoned. Okay. As opposed to this, slightly shorter cooldown. This is definitely stronger. And its special attack and regular attack are pretty much the same. So I could pretty much I could go with either of these. I think I'll go with Sludge Wave. Yeah, let's go with Sludge Wave. Okay, so... I haven't really been using lunge. Yeah, let's get rid of lunge. Plus, I don't think it would help me with any of the types that Weeping Bell would be. Well, no, lunge would help with psychic. But sleep powder increases the duration of cooldowns, which I mean for this game is kind of important. Maybe we get rid of this. It's surf but poison type. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, I think this is fine. Wait, are you serious? Wait a minute. What do you mean low battery? Hello?
Bruh.
I definitely had my battery charged. How long have I been streaming? It's only been like 3 hours. Okay, well, Well, whoopsie y'all. I guess guess for some reason this didn't charge. That's really interesting. I mean, to be honest with you, since I mean, to be honest with y'all, I think since I've been streaming this whole weekend, and considering I'm probably going to be streaming more from now on, yeah, maybe I just call it today. Yeah, I mean, I usually try to stream a lot longer than this, but maybe that's not the worst thing in the world, especially since I'll be back tomorrow. I mean, I feel kind of bad because, you know, I don't know, I'm the kind of person where, like, if I am going to be live, I like to be live for, you know, a decent amount of time. But I guess it's not a big deal. Also, I did watch a video recently where people were, the person who made the video, they were discussing stream length. And I guess because now that everybody's collective attention spans are just ass now, it actually makes more sense to like have shorter streams, which I'm like, I feel like that's not everybody. I mean, I know we're all addicted to like short form stuff and, you know, just the way content is rolled out at this point. Ooh, Pokeball Boutique. You know, there's probably some validity to that, but I feel like people, I mean, I like it when the people I watch stream for a long time, but I don't know. But I guess it's neither here nor there. Let's see. Water bug type, nest ball, dive ball. Yeah, somewhat different Pokeball that becomes more effective at catching more action. The quick ball. This is what I want. Yes, let me get a bunch of quick balls. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, let me travel here. Let me heal up my Pokemon, and then that, I think I'll call it after that. So, let's see. Well, that's going on. Let me go ahead and check up on something. That's so funny. Ah, that's a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna call it here. But as always, I really appreciate everybody hanging out. We had some great conversations today. Like, honestly, W conversations. I love getting everybody's takes. And I can appreciate why, like, people feel the way they do about certain media. Like, honestly, all the things you guys said about My Hero makes sense. Again, I feel like for me, it's like, I'm just the kind of person where, like, the emotional payoff for me, like, I guess for me it's like there's just more of an emotional payoff for me. I'll just say that personally. But yeah, no, we had some great conversations today. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send us all over to my buddy Rafa. Yeah, Rafa KP. He's playing Legends. It looks like from what I'm seeing, he might have just got started. Yeah, because he's in the wild area too. So that's great. I mean, we can see another perspective. Also, Rafa's a really great guy. Former teammate of mine, still a good buddy. And yeah, he's got all sorts of really cool stuff in his stream in terms of like little widgets and stuff like that. So yeah, he's also playing Legends EA. So you go ahead and get this all started. But yeah, he's a fun chill time. Slightly different energy than me. Slightly different energy than me. He's a little more chill than I am, but like, yeah. All in all, super wholesome. Yeah, it was super fun, Badabu. And like I said, I'm gonna be streaming more often anyway, so you know, not a big deal. Okay, so with all that being in mind, for any of you guys who are still in chat, if you'd like to raid with me, there's the raid message. The Hupe Train indeed stops for no one. If you want to know more about the Hupe Train, well, I guess you could just ask me. But yes, there's a little blurb below. And yeah, we're going to go say hi to Rafa and cheer him on and see how because he is a huge Pokemon fan. So yeah. But with all that said, I'll be back live same time, 4 p.m. PST, PDT, whatever time that is in your time zone. We'll just be doing more of this. I guess we'll do the rest of the Rogue Mega Evolution missions and hopefully get some more Mega Stones. But yeah, with all that being said, take care, cool beans. I will see all of y'all in the next stream. Later, nerds.